Ladies and gentlemen, today we embark on a journey to experience the true essence of Spain. We have come all the way to Marbella to experience and share with all of you this remarkable Andalusian gem, meticulously handcrafted, where each corner carries not just the weight of tradition, but also imprints of countless years of love and care. It is my absolute privilege to present you Casa Nana.
Es una casa que, como no fue concebida para la venta, se pensaron en todos los detalles. Por eso es una casa realmente especial. Es única por todos los detalles que tiene. Cómo se ha hecho, prácticamente hecha a mano. Pensada y vivida con intensidad.
Let's begin our tour from the exterior of this gorgeous Andalusian style property. First of all, we have this covered entry with the wooden gate opening up its doors to this driveway which leads you down into your 4 cars parking space garage, as well as these also 4 palms on the left hand side just closing off this property. Also on the right hand side you have the pedestrian entrance into this house, which is where you can see me right now, with these gorgeous gypsy gitana flowers together with all these baby little trees. And now let's mention some specs about this house. We are located on a plot of 1,135 square meters with the internal build of 706 square meters. This property consists of 7 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, and it's currently on the market for 5.5 million euros. And now, let's get back to the tour. Now, this house is a mixture of traditional Spanish inspired from the Cubans 18th century with loads and loads of Cuban details and touches. So, starting from this grand entrance, here, Dima, I don't know if you can see, as soon as you enter, we have this handcrafted pebble stones. Here in the middle, we can see there is a hay, which is basically here to symbolize health and abundance. As soon as you enter into this house, you are blessed with all of that. And of course, the beauty of this mosaic itself. Now let's step forward and see these wall moldings, which are welcoming us as soon as we step in here. Here we have these 2 spaces which are there to illuminate the space in the night, as well as this gorgeous design on my right hand side. Also here, let's notice how this one step transitions from this brick into these tiles with these blue touches. These tiles have been imported from Tangier, from Morocco, especially for the entrance of this property, as well as just down in the garage when you enter into this house. And now that leads us to the exciting part, which is the entrance of this home. Vamos.
Desde que decidimos hacer nuestra casa familiar, quisimos que fuera algo único, que fuera una casa clásica, pero con características andaluzas y con algunos toques cubanos. Y lo conseguimos. Y después, durante todos estos años que hemos vivido aquí, más de 20, algo más de 20, hemos traído objetos de decoración de distintas partes del mundo por donde hemos viajado. Y hemos convertido nuestra casa en un hogar. Y difícilmente puedas encontrar nada parecido, porque le hemos dedicado muchísimo amor y hemos vivido con muchísimo amor durante varios años en esta casa.
And entering through this grand entrance, solid oak wood door. And now, this is how you close a door in a Spanish house. If you want to see who's coming in the house without them knowing you are checking them out, all you do is open this little window and you can see who has just knocked on your door without them knowing. Now on both of my sides you have art pieces which go throughout the whole of the property. Now let's continue through, and I don't even know where to start. There's so many details to speak about in this entrance, but let's start by looking up and seeing the double height, more than double height ceilings, actually, where from the top we have this gorgeous chandelier hanging above that was brought especially from Seville into this house. And now an interesting fact about the chandelier, that it has been brought here in one piece before this door was even made. So in other words, it is impossible to get that lamp out of this house unless you take out the door. Now, right opposite of the lamp, we have this gorgeous architectural details, which you also see from the facade of the property, which is this vintage tainted glass together with the wood and the natural stone surrounding it, and the handcrafted details, which were inspired by a book of best houses in Cuba in the 18th century. And this is where the owner got the design of this tainted glass from. Now, coming through here, we have two paintings. The first one is from the port of Havana in the 18th century, and the second one is from Marchena. We have the monastery. So plenty of history implemented even on the walls of this property. What I also love is these two recessed spaces on both of my sides with these statues which are underlit with the LED lighting. Now, that would be it for your entrance space. Now let's step forward. As we come through here, first thing, we are separating this section of the property with this door, with this gorgeous tainted glass, and the herb of the family, which you can see on both sides. Now, Dima, let's step over from here and talk about this section of the house. Here would be your informal living room or just a TV zone. Again, you open up the sliding doors with the tainted glass into your TV room, from where you can also access the backyard with the fountain and the sitting area. Now, on my left hand side, you have a bedroom with an ensuite bathroom, and on my right hand side, you have additional 2 bedrooms and an ensuite bathroom. And Dima, let's show everybody this oak, solid oak wood door with the handcrafted details, which on every door actually differ. Now let's step through into your official living room. Again, here we have this pocketing doors where you have the herb of the family, so you can close off the space from the entry. A living room like this certainly speaks for itself with all the history and style that it offers. Double height ceilings. On the top we have this gorgeous oak wood library which wraps around all of this space and looks down at this main living area. Here we have the 2 sofas facing each other, a great space to connect with your family and warm yourself off in this natural real wood chimney. The details of this fireplace, guys. Check out these woodworks, again from Ronda. 4 wise men surrounding this fireplace. This space together with the library just feels really welcoming and homey. What do you think, guys? I would like to know your opinion. What do you think so far of a home like this? Now, if you notice the flooring, we have red imperial marble blending with the cream nacre and all finished off with a satin touch. The last thing, Dima, let's look up and show everybody these gorgeous windows, which again have been custom-made and designed especially for displays from Seville, and the inspiration of the design was brought from Cuba. Now this space also connects you outwards to your entertaining zone, where we have the swimming pool, the chilling areas, the pergola, and all that basically open right up to your main entertaining zone with all the outdoor furniture. But before we go out there, let's quickly speak about the staircase, which is right opposite to your exit to the outside area, and check the design of that. Just gorgeously blends with all the wooden paneling, and all that, of course, going really well with the details and the furniture, which is all natural oak wood like this one. Dima, let's come and show everybody the collection of these gorgeous pieces, which belongs to the owner herself, and of course, all of them are handmade. And now, let's continue with the tour by stepping into this dining area. Plenty of light. We've got the corner windows leading us out into the garden area, and here, right in the center, the oak wood dark table, seating for 8, a gorgeous chandelier hanging right above. So all in all, a very cozy space. Now let's wrap up this level with the kitchen. Voila, check the size of the space and coziness. How would you rate the coziness of this kitchen from 0 to 10? Dima?
11.
11, very good answer. I think the same, because look at this bow sitting area here. I mean, how cozy is that to eat your breakfast whilst looking out the side of your garden and watching the rest of the family enjoying their time in your kitchen. Fantastic space, plenty of light. Now, stepping through right in the middle, a decent sized island with the granite tops, electronic Gaggenau hob and the gas pit as well. Now, coming through forward here, the tops continue on this side. We've got an oven, a microwave, plenty of storage, and check out these shelves. Even these shelves have all the details that just make this house so special. Opposite side, we also have some windows to bring in some space and, of course, some fresh air. You have nobody overlooking you whatsoever because you have all this greenery on the opposite side of your window, so very private and quiet space. Now, coming through over here, we have a powder bathroom on my right hand side, storage on the left, and one more thing, which is your let's step through here. This is your lift, which basically carries up the goods to the upper level as well as your basement level. So you don't have to carry it. This lift is not for human use, so we are not going to use it today, but it's very convenient to send up your things to the upper and the lower level. And now it is time to show you guys the outside space. Vamos! Alright, and stepping out to your main entertainment part, here we have plenty of Christmas decorations. I hope you all guys had a nice Christmas, by the way, and welcome to the new year. Now, off to my right hand side, here we have this wall with the moldings, which again were handcrafted especially for the space. We saw it also from the other side when we entered into this house. Here we also have this hidden small waterfall with the papyrus tree. You can actually make paper from this, guys. Have you ever tried, Dima, making a paper?
No.
No. We might try this later. But for now, let's step through into your main garden of the house. First thing, we have the plumeria tree, from which you actually make the Hawaiian necklaces. In winter, it loses all the leaves and it looks like a sculpture. And then following through, we have more exotic trees, and one of them, my favorite one, is the Cuban palm. I mean, guys, check out the size of this tree and let's appreciate the fact that it has been brought from one of the best countries in the world, which is Cuba itself. Incredible. All right, stepping through is another chilling area with 2 sunbeds, some champagne, some strawberries all ready for us to enjoy, depending on how well we do with the tour. So let's carry on. Now, a swimming pool right in the middle here, of course, with a full privacy because you've got all this nature covering up the space. Now, my favorite part about this garden, well, about this entertaining zone, is certainly this fireplace, which warms up your winter nights or even your summer evenings. Get a nice glass of wine, stay all around the fire and enjoy this life. Definitely ticks all the boxes for me. Now guys, I want to take you all into this special pergola with this African reeds roof, which has 100 years warranty for any leakages. It has been here for 20 years and in the 20 years nothing has happened and it's all just as it was initially. So definitely a great investment if you're looking for a nice natural pergola which looks as stylish as this one. African reed is your choice. Now here is where the family spends most of the time, especially in summer. It is your place to be in this house. Now, on the opposite side of the pergola, we also have a bird cage in case you wanted to get some birds. You already have a space where you'd put them. Other little house belongs to a dog, so you can have a full complete of a family. Birds, dogs. Now on the back, Dima, let's step through here and show everybody the back of the house. The garden wraps up alongside of this wall. Here we have a tree with some real oranges. Now from here you also see the corner windows of your kitchen, and it just looks really cozy and inviting. And that would be it for this level. Let's wrap it up and head over to the second floor. Vamos. And back to the landing of the property, from where we are heading up to the second floor. But whilst we do so, let's appreciate the art pieces in the mid sections between the two levels. First painting from the very famous Carlos Enrique, a Cuban artist. This painting is even in the museum in Havana. Following through, more art pieces as we go along. Here we have Thomas Sanchez, another very famous Cuban artist. And on the other side, some more art pieces. We have Varadero in Cuba. If you haven't been, definitely an amazing part of the island to visit. And voila, here we are at the landing of the upper level. And from here we can see the scale of the chandelier, which we spoke about in the beginning of the property, that was brought in here before the door itself was installed. Here we can also notice the woodworks of the columns, which are holding and emphasizing all of this space. Now from here we can go either to the right section or to the left section. Which section shall we go, Dima?
Left.
Left it is then. Stepping through here, a little corridor separating these two bedrooms. On this level we have 3 bedrooms, 2 of them in this wing and 1 on the other wing. Let's step through to the first bedroom, which is also your main one. Now, the whole of this section is different parts of the master bedroom. The first thing, your ensuite bathroom. Voila, check out the size of that, with the jacuzzi bath right in the middle, surrounded by the windows which are going out to the back of the property with all the nature. Now, let's also, Dima, please step through here and let's show everybody the shower, which has some jet pumps. All right, so when you come home after work, you can just pump up the jets and have a nice massage. And now let's step back out to continue with the tour. On the right hand side, you have the walk-in wardrobe, plenty of shelvings, and overall a perfect space to store all your clothes and belongings. And now I've stepped into your master main bedroom, which just speaks for itself, especially with the moldings of the ceilings and the wooden paneling. An interesting fact about the ceilings in this house is that they are already designed and created in the shape as you see them with the concrete. Unlike in many houses, you get the shape done by the plasters, which are covering the straight lines of the roof. But here is the concrete that gives the shape to these interesting designs. And now guys, let's step through into this private little terrace, which is connected with the main bedroom. Even you have a little peek of the sea. It is just a 7 minutes walk to the beach, which we got to see today. Definitely a beach where you want to take a walk, take your dog, take your boyfriend or girlfriend, and just stroll down watching the sunset. All right, so that is your private balcony to the master bedroom, covered space, a great space to enjoy a book whilst listening to the sound of the trees. All right, guys, and now let's check out the second bedroom on this wing of the house. And here it is, and we've got some sky and some birds right above us. Dina, can you see the clouds passing by right above your bed? So a great space to maybe get nice and dreamy and plan your future moves. Here we also have an ensuite bathroom and a cute little balcony going to the side of the house. This is all in all a very spacious and bright room. And now let's step onto the other wing of this level to check out the library and the remaining 1 bedroom of this level. Let's go. And here we are, your focal point of the house, which we saw from the downstairs living room. Now, What a space to enjoy and get all the knowledge into your head through all the books we've got in this library. First thing which I want you guys to see is this windows with lattice, a typical Arab detail which the owner implemented throughout. So basically you can look out and see who has come into your property, but they cannot look over and see what you're doing. So this is actually still used in the Arab countries, so the Arab woman can not be seen but can look outside. An interesting detail. Now coming through here, here's where we find the staircase, which also leads you down to your living area. You can use that instead of going through the main staircase. And now here, an interesting thing that I want to share with all of you guys. We have this brass structure, which was designed from a very famous sculptor here in Marbella called David Marshall. And this is a book where all the way from 2004, that is now nearly 20 years. That is now nearly 20 years where everybody has been writing their thoughts, feelings and details about this house. What a memory to have of every guest visiting your house. Now, another thing here, you can exit into the private terrace of the library from both of this section as well as the one opposite. We have here 2 office spaces which enjoy the direct access to the terrace, which you are seeing now in the B-roll shots. Also on this level we have another bedroom which is right behind the library, and it has been converted into the office. There is also an ensuite bathroom which serves for all the people using the library as well as for the people working in the office. That makes it a total of 3 bedrooms on this level, 3 bedrooms on the lower level, and we've got one last thing to see on the level -1, which is the private bodega of the house and one more guest bedroom. Let's go. Now on this level we have a private separated apartments which can be used for your staff. We also have another bathroom, a lift which you can use from all the levels of the house to transport your goods, and a laundry room. And that, guys, is connecting us to your garage where you can host up to 4 cars. And welcome to the most exciting part, not only of this floor, but also of the whole house. Here is your entertainment zone. We have your bodega, you have your jacuzzi, you have your saunas, you have your cinema, and wow, this cinema is not your typical cinema that we see in all the houses we tour, right, Timo?
Right.
Exactly. Here we have the screen which opens down, so when you enter, you don't even think that the space could be used for watching some movies, but hey, it actually is. All you do is you just click one button, opens up the screen, you have your Sonos speakers, you have this comfortable furniture. And now let's see what we will find in these sections. And now off to the right hand side. Over here you have your jacuzzi. Wow, what a great space to fill all this space up and full of hot bubbly bubbles. And yes, Dima, you're looking at the design, it is certainly one of a kind. And now, stepping down, your official bodega with this chilling area, the leather seating all around for you to taste all your great wines from this winery. The space just feels really authentic. You've got your glasses here, you've got this little bar, the recess spaces with the LED lights, you have a little sink, you have the bricks laid out throughout, and the space feels like a real bodega. But hey, it is an authentic Spanish house, so I'm not surprised. On the opposite side, we also have an entrance which leads you up to the upper floor, to the main level of the property. So from here, you can directly exit or enter, so you don't have to go through the house. And now, one more thing before we step, which is very interesting, Dima. I know you've been waiting for it. Here we have a space for Cuban cigars. We are not smokers.
No.
Are we, Dima? No. But we want to try one today, that is for sure. I mean, just this is just very inviting, even the box itself. But we'll keep that for later, shall we? And now, the last thing of this level, which is some more wellness zones. On my right hand side we have a dry sauna, on the left hand side we have your hammam zone, and of course one step back and here is your bathroom where you can have a cold shower after you've sweated out all the toxins. Another thing that I really want to show you, hello Dima, is this mirror. What do you think about just the aesthetics? You've got two light fixtures and a lovely mirror with these details right in the middle. Even your bathroom of your entertainment zone looks stylish as it should. And here we are finishing the tour of today in this beautiful bodega. It has been a fantastic day and we would like to thank the owners for the hospitality and for allowing us to tour their incredible property. Once again, you will be able to find more information down in the description below about this property, and make sure to check it out because as you can see, it is one and only. Thank you again for watching and we'll see you in the next upcoming episodes. Take care guys, and of course don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye and see you next time.